your story, even though in that moment it's extremely traumatic for you, can actually turn into a blessing. And I really believe that. Good day. What is going on? Welcome to the TPF, aka the Persistence Factor. My name is Troy Brown, former professional athlete in 2 sports turned professional development transformation coach, helping people live an unprecedented life. Each and every week, I bring to you real life inspirational stories to really help you stay on the road to success and to stay consistently inspired. I want these stories to help you develop your own mental toughness, which is so well needed in today's demanding times. To be quite honest, my wish for you is that these stories will allow you to develop your own persistence factor muscle and to keep on going no matter what. I really want to thank you personally for spending time with me today. It really means so much to me. If you get a moment, any point, please subscribe and leave a review and rate the show. Now, let's get out there, take massive action, get uncomfortable, and develop your own persistence factor muscle. Good day. What is happening, everybody? Greetings and welcome to the Persistence Factor. I am your host, Troy Brown, and I'm about to do something completely different that I've never done before. And I've brought my better half on, Jasmine. We've never done this. I've actually interviewed you on my show, but we've never done a joint podcast, if you will. So I'm very excited about it, but also extremely, I wouldn't say nervous, but I think vulnerable right now because I'm about to share something with you, the listener, that I think only you know, my dad knows, and my son, who I just told today, actually. So I'm going to share some things about my story, but also the evolution of Troy Brown, if you will, in the last sort of 2 to 3 years. And, I've had Jasmine by my side the whole time, so she gets to see the growth, if you will, from a personal development standpoint of how much I've sort of grown as an individual. But what we're going to do now is actually share the story of how we both first met. So I'm going to introduce Jasmine, even though she's been on before, and I think it was episode, I can't remember what episode she was on, but a lot of you already know who she is. And she has been, I'm going to be completely honest, she's been honestly like a mentor to me, as well as my partner. She's also been a mentor, and she's the one that has been pushing me because she knows I've got big dreams, big aspirations, and I want to leave a legacy. So she's been constantly pushing me to go after what I want to go after, regardless of the fear. So no one knows me better than she does. So Jasmine, say hello to the listeners.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
This is kind of interesting, a different change in energy. And I think this is really great that you are taking your own platform and giving yourself advice. You've been such a great advocate for everybody else's growth and their struggles that I don't think if you went through all that you've gone through, and especially the self-growth and personal development that you've gone through over the last 2.5 years, that you would be in this position to share, the things that you've gone through in your life. I think people are actually going to be quite shocked, but I think, there is definite strength in your vulnerability. And I know to my core that what we're about to share with the community, with people, that someone out there is going to hear your story and is going to be so grateful that you decided to take that risk.
And I think that's probably why this happened to me. This incident, which I'm going to share with you all, happened to me for 2 years when I was basically between the ages of 14 and 16. But there's so much more that I want to talk about as well on this podcast, just because from a persistence factor standpoint, I feel as though my own story, hence the reason the show Persistent Factor, is a real story of, so many freaking bloody ups and downs and just insane adversity. And I know we all have our own story. I know a lot of us have been through many, many challenges, and that's what life's about, because there's going to be many more in the future. But I think this really, really honestly needs to be